Hi friends, this is Sarah with Living Peace, and for today's Tuesday tip, I would like to offer a few key questions. The main question is, where did your organizing habits come from? I'm asking because I believe the answer can help shed some light on why you organize or don't organize the way you want to. Answering this key question may empower you to make more informed decisions when it comes to your organizing style. So let me share a little more. Everyone will answer, at least in part, that their organizing habits came from those they grew up with, namely your parents or your guardians. So would you describe your parent as organized? Would you describe him or her as disorganized? What about the other parent? As an organizer, my suggestion for you is to take the time to write out a list of good organizing habits that you picked up from your parents and your siblings and still practice to this day. Also make a list to identify bad habits that you picked up from them and still may practice to this day. So for example, one habit that I have is that when I go to cook in the kitchen, it's really hard for me to start cooking if there are any dirty dishes laying around. So I find myself washing all the dishes in the sink before I cook, even though I know that I'm going to have to wash more dishes after I cook. But that's how I am, and that's how my mom is too. So I realized I totally adopted that habit from my mom. So do you agree that we learn our organizing skills as we grow up, and then they show up as we put them to the test as adults? If you are striving to be better organized, start by identifying your family's habits. Essentially, what you're starting with as an adult is what your family's organizing habits were, because this determines what you practiced, what you didn't practice, and what organizing styles you were exposed to at all. So for many, we don't learn the organizing skills best suited for our learning and processing styles. And this challenge is compounded by the fact that what worked for our parents decades ago won't necessarily work for us now. So for example, the baby boomer generation had more stay-at-home moms, and today more than 60% of families have two working parents. Another example is that their parents had less email and electronic clutter to contend with, on top of paper clutter, which has stayed the same despite the coming of the electronic age. So also, the professional organizing industry is only 2 to 3 decades old because people's busy lives demand more support in this day and age. So I hope this Tuesday tip has shed some light on where you stand with organizing so that you can, going forward, make more informed decisions. This has been Sarah with your Living Peace Tuesday tip. Until next time.